Hello, hello. Checking to see if this is working. I'm pretty sure it's working on YouTube. It's supposed to be streaming on my Facebook page too. I have to, oh, there I go. Yay, it's working. So, oh my gosh, CapCut's new terms and agreements, terms and conditions. Have you seen them? Y'all, like what is happening? So I created this post because I needed to make sure that I told my private community, because I just finished a live round of my the alchemized content method, and I needed to tell my students because we just did a video in both my master as a master class in my monthly membership Heart and Hustle CEO Club about reels in real life, and then I invited some of the students in the alchemized content method to join us in that Zoom masterclass, and they got the replay, and so they were like, I was like, oh man, I gotta tell them this because I saw it from a friend, Karen. Thank you for sharing. She found it through LinkedIn, and I was like, let me just check this out and make sure that it's legit, and it sure is. So we're about to dive into it. Let's go. In case you're like, Anna Connie, I don't believe you. Y'all, this is CapCut's term of thing. And so that you guys believe me, I'm going to extend this so that you see that URL. Let's move this down. In case you're like, wow, Anna Connie, that's like really nice software. Yes, it is. And if you want to know what I'm using, let me know in the comments. So section 10 is where you want to go to if you really want to see the legitimacy of this. Let's see. It's kind of down here, buried, y'all. Buried. Of course it would be buried. And here, you are so it says, where does it say it? Da, 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 da. Right here. Um, da, 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 da. Oh, it does say it somewhere in here. Where you grant us like everything and you don't have to pay us. Da, 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 da. Okay. If you own the rights, so this is where it says like when you make your videos. Oh, where is it, y'all? It's in here because I was like, I need to read this for myself. You further grant us, okay. Okay, so it does say that they don't like exclusively own your stuff, but by submitting, you acknowledge and agree that you will allow us to upload such content to our server and hereby grant us and our affiliates, agents, service providers, partners, and other connected third parties an unconditional, irrevocable, non-exclusive, royalty-free, fully transferable, including sublicenses, perpetual worldwide license to use, modify, adapt, reproduce, make derivative works of, display, publish, transmit, distribute, and or store your user content for providing the services for you. Now, you further grant us a royalty-free, fully transferable worldwide license to use your name, image, likeliness to identify you as the source of any user content, including for use in sponsored content. Y'all, like they're using some really like good language. So like people who would one go all the way down to 10. And it's like, yeah, no, they are like, but not limited to the rights to reproduce sound recordings and publicly perform and communicate to the public sound recordings, all on royalty-free basis. That means you're granting us the right to use your user content without the obligation to pay royalties to you, third parties, including but not limited to a sound recording copyright owner, musical work copyright owner. What? Y'all. So I put together this PDF because I was like, y'all. So a lot of my students, I did this mainly for them because they were like, Anna Connie, you just like trained us on how to do this. what should we do? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do another training, but I still gave you guys other stuff. Like we talked about Repurpose IO, we talked about editing in IG, which is my favorite way to do it. And so this basically tells you like other things, like Descript's a really good one, which is my go-to. Canva has amazing drag and drop simplicity. We'll go over that in a second. I just do mine directly in Instagram Reels. They even have a new editing tool called Edits. That's really cool. If TikTok's your platform, do it on TikTok. YouTube Shorts. I love Repurpose because I started in IG. It's super simple. It's straightforward. I just don't put any trending music, and then I download that video and then I upload it, then I have it in my device without trending music, just my voice and all the other cool things. Then I add the trending music, and then guess what? Repurpose IO does the rest of it for me. It sends it to TikTok, it sends it to YouTube Shorts, it can send it to Facebook. So that it doesn't have like the little wash marks, and it's not just an auto one, which the algorithm doesn't actually like. If you wanted some other ones that are paid versions, so obviously Repurpose IO is, and in case you're wondering, yes, that is my affiliate link for introducing you to these amazing tools. You don't have to, but guess what? I don't make like a ton of money, but it helps me keep the lights on. So if you'd be so kind to share the love back with me for sharing you with these awesome tools, I would appreciate it, but no, you don't have to. So Descript is a paid thing. Canva, you can do it in free or paid. Instagram Reels is completely free. TikTok editor, free. YouTube Shorts editor, free. Repurpose IO is not free, but it is fantastic based on what you do. I am a big advocate of, repurposing, and that is my BFF right now. Premiere Rush is pretty cool. It's through Adobe, so if you already have Adobe, you probably have access to this and you're probably not using it. InShot, VN Video Editor, and Clipchamp are just some other ones if you want to check them out. And I'm going to show you my way. So because I just feel like this is the easiest, and I have a video that I need to actually do. So if you're watching this live, I should probably pull up YouTube on my phone. Let me know, like, are you gonna keep CapCut? Are you gonna like do you even know about this? Am I like bringing you like some live stuff? Y'all just noticed. I don't like, okay, there it goes. I was like, what? My screen's all messed up. So I gotta make sure that I'm logged in because I have several brands. Okay, yeah. And I want to do this for my Baby Bump and Beyond, which is actually now going to be Yoga Magic brand, not my EmpowerHER wave. So just FYI there. So we're going to go here. So this is my Instagram. And this is obviously my Anna Connie Walters brand, which is my prenatal postpartum yoga. And you're like, Anna Connie, what kind of craziness did you be putting? Don't worry, she's a holistic thing. She talks about pregnancy and stuff like that. Don't worry, it's not like some sexual thing. And if it is, who cares? Ain't nothing but your business. Okay, so we went to a really cool place yesterday. So I'm just going to, all I did was push that plus button on the bottom. Make sure it's reels. So this would be stories, posts, reels. Yes, I took a shit ton of selfies. Mind your own business, y'all. And so I have them right here, starting with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the order they're going to go in. I don't really be paying too much attention to that. Just go for it. This is a video, and this is a sloth that I thought, my husband and I were like, that is not real. Now, you can do it 2 ways, where it automatically syncs to music for you, and it gives you like the different musics right there. Let me make sure that the sound is not too loud because I've done this training before. Okay. And you just choose, I gotta do it up a little higher. Oh, I can't. Okay. All right, so you decide what kind of music you want for this type of IG, I would put music to it. I kind of like that. Okay, so from here, it's going to show you like a big screen. You're like, well, I don't really like the way it is. You go down to that edit video button, and then here's all your clips. Here's the music. Here's how it transitions. And so like for some of this, like this is a still, and I actually want to hold this down because I want to reorder this. It should let me, hold on. There. When you click on it, you can reorder it this way. So I actually want this to be the front. And we're going to speed up some of this because I don't like some of the still images being this long. So this is like, I usually do this one like a second. Okay, when it's yellow, you're editing just that one spot. And then this is where you would do like your hook. I would use what's my BFF? Jeeves, ChatGPT to just come up with like a really cool caption. And why? Because this is my business Instagram. Like I'm not an influencer. This is for my yoga. And what do I teach on this specific platform? I teach about mindfulness, mindful parenting, yoga, postpartum, matrescence, prenatal. And I did this with my family, with my husband and my son. I'm shouting, like shouting out. I don't know. Is that a word? Anyways, this specific like place here in Okinawa, it's a local like um spot. It's called Neo Park. It was like so cool. We've never done it before, and this is our last summer here in Okinawa, so we're trying to like hit all the spots. And now that my son's 3, like he actually can enjoy it. So the thing about it is that I really like the fact that we can enjoy these things, and I want to make people aware, like if you're looking for something to do that's relatively inexpensive, and actually show them like these are the things that you could be doing if you need to get out of the house. And I always bring it back to matrescence because I remember when I first gave birth how lonely it was, how much I like self isolated myself. And so I bring it back to the message, you're not alone. I'm here. I know what it feels like to like feel alone. And that's what the message comes to. Yes. So it's two purposes. One, I'm shouting out somebody else to like locally, like a local business. I love supporting local businesses. But at the same time, I'm also bringing the message like it's a video about me just going out for a family day adventure with my son and my husband. However, I'm also using it as opportunity to bring it back to my core messaging of my brand. And if you're like, I have no idea how to do that, guess what? I have a course. It's called the Alchemized Content Method, and doors are going to be opening to the evergreen version. It is fantastic. It's a self-paced 4-week. You can even extend it to 6-week if you want to take it even slower. And I go over this system. So keep going, Ankani. This is also just an image. Obviously, we do not need these images to be long. So like 30 seconds. They don't need to be googly eye. I think that's a video. Yes. And so with the videos, I 2 times it. So you highlight it in yellow. If you know how to use CapCut, well, just keep going or just be patient here because there's some people that don't know how to do it. And that's why I'm doing this video, not for the people who already know how to use IG. No disrespect to y'all. But some people are using CapCut and don't know how to use other things. So when you do this, it should give you speed there on the bottom. So it's 1.0. I usually do it to 2.5, sometimes 3. And you see how short it turned into. So now you can come back. Okay, that's a little bit too fast. So go again, bring it down. I'm probably going to do it 2. And so you see how it expands and yeah, like sometimes you might want to even do it like maybe 1.5 for that. Um, kind of have to be mindful with your fingers if you got big fingers. And so that's a still image. So I know I want to just bring this down to 5. And you're like, yeah, kind of this is tedious. Oh, it's tedious right now because I got to explain it to y'all. But when you do it and you practice makes perfect, you guys. This is, I think, a video. Yep. So we're going to do speed. We're going to do that one too. 2. This is a big one, so I'm going to do that one to 3. And that, you see how like, so let's see that one. Pigs. Maybe that's a little bit too much. So this, like where I'm like all crazy, this is what I love about it. Okay, so that was too much. Let's do like 2. And what I'm going to do is I slide it here using my finger. And this is about the space where like I kind of got crazy because I wasn't paying attention. So if you click on it, it'll show you that first button. Oh, y'all can't see. Damn. Trying to, oh man. Let's see if I can make this bigger, you guys. I just realized you can't see my little buttons down here. Oh man. Well, down here, the buttons, this one, the first one on the left. Oh man. Yeah, it's letting me do the tall, but y'all can't see. Gosh dang it. Okay, it's all right. We're going to keep going because I'm already at 16 minutes and I got stuff I got to do. You're going to click that first button. It'll split it. You saw how now it's 2, and then I just kind of like bring it. I'm trimming it, so I was like, oh, people don't need to see all that. And then we're going, and then it cuts right into this one where my son's walking to that peacock. I'm going to split it again, and I might, and just bring it there to that one. And there it goes. We go to that peacock. And then this is a still image, so I know I want to bring it down to like a second. People don't need to see it for that long. Unless you really like it. And you're, again, you just go back and play it. Okay? Okay, and this, I actually made this type of like stop and go reel in my iPhone video, because now you can do that. You can actually just make your iPhone video. And so this whole one, I would speed it up to probably 2. Because again, people have short attention spans. But it looks like a long video, but you can see I've already like clipped it into small clips using iPhone's new stop and go feature. You can pause it and create literally a reel without having to edit. Game changer for me, because now I just create like stop and goes, like I pause the video. You have a pause now. The only thing I don't like is that you can't reverse the camera. So, and then I'm going to end with this. Now I'm going to end that with the thing. And now I have like, this is my reel. And so now I can have, you know, captions. I can bring it back to my messaging that, you know, reflects what I actually do, what I offer, something that connects with my dream client to speak to them, and, you know, some type of messaging that resonates. Okay. And that's what you can add, you can stop it. And then you can start adding text this way by pushing that first button with the A. Blah, 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 blah. You pick your font, all that kind of stuff. You can add stickers here to kind of highlight. I usually, the very first screen, I do my hook. What is the video about? So right there and there. And then what happens is that once you come here, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you see that button that has the arrow that points down. You download it. So I would actually delete that music. I would remember what it is, then delete it, and then I would save it. You can save it here without audio, which is, yes, what we want to do. Now, if you're doing a talking video where like you're doing some type of a teaching because you're a creator or whatever, you would not add any music, do your captions. You can do that here. You see that button that CC that adds captions if this was a talking video. And then you do all that, figure out which captions you want. There's some cool ones. And then don't add any music. Come make it big like this. Download your video first. It downloads it to your iPhone. And then I got to figure out how to turn that off. from there, you would save it to your phone and then you would repurpose it to TikTok, to YouTube, to Facebook, to wherever else you want. And it has all your edits just without the music. And then you just choose the music based on the platform. Psh, genius. Or you could use Repurpose ALL that does all of that for you. So I live in Japan though, so sometimes I have to do it manually because the music's copyrighted and all this stuff, or the trending music sucks because it's all in Japanese or like these Asian songs like they're all in other languages that I can't speak, and I'm like, I don't know about this. So anyways, you could always go back, you can save it as a draft. I just keep editing, I almost messed myself up. And so I'm gonna save it as a draft. So I'm going to go here, save as draft right there on the bottom. You guys can't see it. And so now it's in my drafts right here on the top. I need to delete some of these, but then I can come back to it when I'm ready to actually put on my thing. Yes, that's my beautiful face. So that's my go-to. That's the way that I would recommend y'all do it. That's how I do it. That's how I'm going to be doing it. I am going to delete my thing. Now, here's the thing that I realized, because you can do CapCut here. CapCut's super sneaky. You cannot get access to your stuff without acknowledging this stupid thing. Because I was like, people are asking, should I delete my stuff? What should I do in Akani? This is the desktop version. And I was like, okay, maybe I can just delete my account or whatever. And I went here and I'm like, dang, they do not let you do anything without accepting these new terms of agreement. And it's the same way on your phone. I tried it on my phone. I'll let you guys see that. But it is the same. CapCut. Did I already delete it? Uh-oh. Well, I don't know. Damn it. Okay, I mean, anyways, that's it. I haven't done too much of it, but I will say edits is, since we're here, this is Instagram's new editing software. It's supposed to work the same. Here's some inspired ones. You can use their videos. There's some stickers, and then everything will be saved. I obviously haven't been using it, but it does give you analytics, which is pretty cool. Now, this is for my EmpowerHER wave. You can even record straight into it. Obviously, I've started to just play with it. Uh-oh. Ooh, cool. Ooh, it has a teleprompter, y'all. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing a full training on this. So if you're watching this and you're in the Heart and Hustle club, or you're in the Alchemized Content Method, you were part of the first, the beta founded round, you're gonna get a training when I start playing with this and do it. But it's supposed, from where I can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. First project, you do it the same exact way. You just pick your stuff, you add it, and bada bing, bada bang. The buttons look pretty much the same here. And so this is a good way. I just haven't figured out like exporting, if it's going to work exactly the same, where you can download it without it like having any type of Instagram um, things, but it has pretty much all the same stuff. It's just supposed to make it way easier than using it directly through the IG platform. And I'm guessing that this is going to be like a replacement to CapCut. So I'm going to do some more training on that. Watch for it to come. Um, and so you have Descript, you have Canva, y'all. Canva has Reels. You just come here to social um, media. Instagram stories is the one that I do, but they have one specific for Instagram Reels, and it's super easy. But guess what? You could even have AI make y'all's reel. So it just depends. You can come here, look at like the thing. So if you're like doing one about yoga or whatever, because my people do yoga, I'm like, oh, I like that. What I tend to do is I look at the imagery or the video that they're using, and then I think of like, how can I recreate this? And same thing, come to Elements. They have audio. You could use meditation, or if you have a song, it's all royalty free. You can hook up when you share this. You can share it straight to Instagram, y'all. And then it'll actually, once you sign in, then it'll let Instagram know that it is like you have rights to use that music. You can add in all other kinds of videos. Like if you're like, I like everything, but I'm going to make this is about rain. And instead of International Yoga Day, I'm going to change it about fear mindset, or, you know, we need rain, like mental health, like, rainbows always come after rain, something like that. You can extend this, you can make it longer, you can add transitions, you can have several clips in there. If you're for real a yoga therapist or a yoga instructor, you can make it like this. You can like add your text, you can like edit this so that you can split it. That's what this button is for. Split the page and then make it into several different ones. Add transitions. You can add audio. Like, y'all, it is crazy easy. Now with Canva AI, it's even easier. So Repurpose IO, y'all, it's fantastic. If you don't know what Repurpose IO is, it's in the PDF that I gave you access to when you comment save to this video. For those of you who already commented save, y'all have it in your DMs. When I originally posted about the announcement that this new terms and conditions, watch out if you're still going to continue to use CapCut, what you're agreeing to, especially if you're making it for other people and you're charging them because you just gave rights to those people. So this is saying that everything, all the Instagram reels that I create automatically get repurposed into my YouTube shorts. I have 162 videos so far, and it automatically does it. 5 days a week, it picks one, and it's going from oldest to newest. So as I create new ones, it's just going to be like this endless cycle of shorts that's helping me get people to come to my channel. It's fantastic. And there's all kinds. You can create templates in here so that if you have the other way, you will do only YouTube and you want to create those into shorts, guess what? You can actually create horizontal videos from your vertical videos, or vertical videos from your horizontal videos. Isn't that crazy? Y'all crazy. Um, this is because I have no templates. I'm lazy. But you can create it video to video or audio to video. What? And you can do it a 9:16 or 16:9. So if you created a short that you want to make it into a long, you can do it that way. Or if you created a long, like a horizontal video, 16:9 YouTube, and you want to create it into a 9:16 to repurpose it as a reel, you can. And once you do that, you name it so that you understand what it is. You would do like YouTube to IG. You would go next. Oh, I did the wrong one. This is for podcasting, y'all. This is audio to video. My bad. Oops. But y'all know video to video. So a YouTube video to a so YouTube to IG or to Reels. I mean, it don't have to be whatever, and you're choosing your end result. We want it to become a 9:16. So this way, when the YouTube, it's going to turn out this way. That's how small it's going to be. These are placeholders. So this is what the YouTube SEO title is. If you have a subtitle, you can add the subtitle here. You can change the fonts here, super easy, to whatever your brand font is. You can add a static text that will show up all the time. You can add captions if you don't already have captions in your YouTube video. You can even add a progress bar, y'all. Like, so if people want to see like how much longer they have, the ones already in here. And the cool thing is that you can change this to your hex code and completely 100% brand this. You can add elements. You can add backgrounds. Super, super easy. So it's like, fun. You can add just a background image, like a solid color that fits. You can also do this in Canva, you guys. You can customize a background using Canva. What? I was mind blown when I found that out. And then you can add GIFs. Who doesn't like a good GIF? A Giphy, whatever y'all call them. And so let's see. I gave you guys links to like places to get royalty safe music. I myself use Epidemic Sound. I pay like $116 for a full year of rights to their music, and you can get a 30-day free trial if you use it. YouTube has a whole library on commercial free safe music, and so there's links here. Google Fonts is like the best way to go if you like. It just depends where you are in your thing. Uh-oh, my mom's calling me, y'all. I cannot talk, mama. Um, and then backing it up. Have some type of system, because this is not just going to happen probably once. Look what happened when TikTok caught, they TikTok got banned and people like freaked out because they were like having thousands of followers and like, oh, what am I gonna do? Back up your stuff. Repurpose IO automatically backs up all of my stuff into the library, so it makes it super convenient and really, really no brainer. And so, yeah, if you want this document, guess what? You can let me know by commenting safe wherever you're watching this, whether it's on YouTube or if it's on Instagram. So I know I'm in the future. I'm just looking to see if anybody's on Facebook watching me live. I don't think so. Am I even still live? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I'm still live. So doesn't look. I think that's my comment. Am I even still live? All right. So I hope that helps. For those of you in my ecosystem already, we're going to be doing more like in-depth training on more reels in real life, because I know a lot of you guys are struggling. And I showed you how to use CapCut's AI AutoCut, but let me tell you, it is not the end of the world. There's plenty of ways we can use it. I showed you guys how I've been using Descript. A lot of it for me is repurposing. And so Repurpose IO does that for me, especially because I can just do it in a reel straight into IG, and it makes it that much easier. The game changer is going to be using Edits, which is Instagram's new like edit software, which gives you supposedly better analytics. I just haven't dived into it. But now, guess what? CapCut has opened up that Pandora box of finding out other ones, and that's probably going to be my go-to. But you know my system. If you want to know more about how to repurpose and how to learn about all this stuff, I have an amazing course that we just finished a beta live round. I'm like massaging to make it really this incredible journey now that we have all the feedback from all the students that already went through it. And it's going to be available at the end of the month, the Alchemized Content Method. If you've been in it and you're watching this, you are a beta student, comment below, let them know how freaking amazing it is learning how like to just not even edit your videos, but have a purpose that's actually going to like help your business and not just share to share. Because if you're spending hours trying to edit videos that are not helping your business, well, guess what? You're just wasting your time. And then don't start complaining why like nobody's listening, because it may just be that your messaging isn't where it's supposed to be, because you're just not clear on your brand and you don't really know your dream clients the way you should. So have a fantastic rest of the week. I have about a half an hour to work before I got to go pick up Garfield. And so continue to be you, continue to be beautiful, continue leading from the heart. As I tell my mamas and my first time parents, inhale the peace and exhale the chaos. And you should be breathing through your belly, not your chest. But I like to over exaggerate. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later.